You are standing in what is going to be the first sugar-free public school in New York City. And we have been, as Jess said, focusing on health and wellness, the healthy mind and healthy body of our students through our network. And we realized over the years that one of the best ways to help our students get healthy is to change the way that they eat. And for us, that meant getting sugar out of the schools. And this was in conjunction with an organization called Energy Up, which is a nonprofit that focuses on health and wellness and empowering our students to take charge of their bodies. And so by working with Energy Up, we came to this conclusion that we wanted to partner with them and with the city to make the school go sugar-free. And so we've been working this year through programs, cafeteria takeovers, after-school programming, education, lunch and learns, to really teach our students and show our staff why this change is possible. And sugar is responsible for a host of different diseases that target our students and their families: obesity, diabetes, hypertension. And so we looked at those, we looked at some studies about academic performance related to sugar consumption and a bunch of different things, and we talked to the city and we learned it was possible. So we have pioneered our way through many areas of education, college going, academics, and now we're doing it in health and wellness. And we wouldn't be able to do it without Energy Up and without this woman standing over here, High Voltage. So I'm going to let her talk to you just for a minute or two about why she took on this cause years and years ago. When I first met her and she was talking about this, I thought, oh, shit, this is crazy. I've never heard of this. You know, reading food labels, calculating sugar, doing sugar shock. But she's really educated us. She's educated our students, which I know you can tell because you talked to them when you came in and they were able to articulate to you why we're doing this. And they're actually being great sports about it and they're on board. So Voltage, I'm going to turn it over to you just to give them the scoop. And then I also wanted to, and we'll remind you about this again later, but we're doing a cafeteria takeover in April, on April 18th. And we're inviting women like you to come in and have lunch with our students, eat the cafeteria food, which is delicious and amazing. I just had lunch here the other day. And talk to them a little bit about careers in your life, and it'll be a lunch and learn. And you'll get to see firsthand the kinds of things we're doing for our girls around sugar-free school. So we'll keep reminding you. You'll hear about us for this, and we hope you can make it.
Okay, just a quick few words. And by the way, my name is Kathie Dolgin, but everybody calls me Voltage, and they have for quite a few years. This is celebrating our 10th year in the New York City public school system. 10 years ago, I donated my time for 4 weeks to a Catholic girls' school involving health and wellness. And basically, I kind of found my calling and just fell in love with the girls. I had never had children, so they became my daughters. And my program is built on something called the addiction model. Columbia Presbyterian Hospital did a medical study on us. They followed us for 2 years, and it was published in 2006. And for millions of people, and a lot of the data is coming out, really backing this up now. Processed food, sugar, salty food specifically for millions of people is like a drug. It's and your mind really responds to it as a drug. There's more and more studies out right now just trying to get sugar to be looked at as nicotine and tobacco. And it's not really a crazy thought. The science is there today. So we're not saying no sugar, but just it doesn't belong in our schools. And we found a way of talking to the girls. When you explain to them what it is, you know, for many years people didn't really know the harmfulness of smoking or many things, but it's different today. So Energy Up, I'm so blessed to have met the Young Women's Leadership School. Ann Tish was watching the Today Show. They followed us for 3 years. And she says, you know, SATs are really important, but so are BMIs, you know, fine Voltage. So I think this is going on my 7th year in the schools. And Energy Up, we bring tasty foods. Our colors are hot pink, turquoise. We make it fun. It's all around incentives. There's participation awards every week. An empty water bottle becomes their raffle ticket. So we have very specific points. And if you want to see more on our organization, energyup.org. But then I had an opportunity. I kept talking to City Hall. And I just knew if we could get sugar out of our schools, the first public sugar-free school didn't have to be a dream. And so I met with them over the summer, and Commissioner Farley said, Voltage, you're right. I'm in City Hall, and I'm like, sugar, you know, this, that, it doesn't belong in our schools. And he said, Voltage, you're right. And I was like, oh. So there's a difference out there. Mayor Bloomberg, you know, supports these things. It's not a political thing, but a lot of his health initiatives. So Energy Up could never have the success we're having without Young Women's Leadership support. And we've really partnered with them and the city. The girls are excited. They sign banners. I mean, everything with Energy Up. We found a language that they adore. We'd love to share some of this information with you. Come and see the girls, see what they do. They need support also of amazing women that also understand it, and then you really start passing the message on. So Energy Up, it's powerful, it's fun. With Energy Up, you can eat what you want, think what you want. But Energy Up helps the girls only want things that empower them and make them strong and be the best they can be. So I get very passionate and excited about it because I didn't know that when I was younger. You know, I had huge eating issues and trouble with all of these things. And when I got them out of my life changed, and we're hoping to change many lives. So that's why we're here. And again, I just send all the love to Young Women's Leadership because we can never do it without them. And we really need help from all of you. So thank you.
We're going sugar-free, so we're getting a better alternative with yogurt and fruits and other. And our school is the first in New York City to do this, so it's a big challenge, but it's also so much healthier.